Probably one of the biggest questions currently that everybody is asking in Path of Titans is, when will Aquatics be released? As well as the question of, when is the next update? But today I'm here to talk about Aquatics, and I will be putting my chip in for why I think Aquatics could or could not be coming soon, and mainly, most importantly, answer the question of, will Aquatics be next after the next main update in Path of Titan? If you are new, feel free to subscribe, but other than that, let's dive right into it. We are due to get 4 fully aquatic creatures in Path of Titans eventually. These include Urhinosaurus, Leedichthys, Kaiwekia, and Tylosaurus. Those are them all, and they'll be coming to the game eventually. And these will be official creatures, ushering a new age of aquatic gameplay with the bringing in of aquatic mods once this is in the game as well. Now, the idea of them all coming together probably will not happen. We'll probably see one of them release initially, then the others will trickle in over time. However, these were all stretch goal creatures in the game. All of these were achieved through certain specific stretch goal completions. But all of these creatures require one thing and one thing only: an ocean. And realistically, that's where Gondwar comes in. The next map for Path of Titans, the map that will have oceans. Realistically, we cannot have fully aquatics on the current Pandora map, and that is why the developers did say to us that they won't be coming until after Gondwar is released. So, once Gondwar is released, maybe we could see aquatics hurry themselves into the game, or maybe it will take some time after that. But there is some indication that they could be coming soon. Gondwar is already full of life in the waterways with new deep rivers, saltwater rivers, and of course the deep oceans for all the aquatics to explore. And we all know now, currently, Gondwar's main focus is the fleshing out of the oceans, which we saw from the previous devblog, which was exploring new ocean updates. It begs the question, how close are Aquatics to their full release? A month ago, on the 3rd of October, there was an update that brought to us a whole swathe of aquatic biomes to the Gondwar map, which re-sparked the idea of perhaps aquatics are in the forefront of the developer's mind currently. This included the likes of coral reefs, underwater hoodoo hills, kelp forests, golden kelp forests, and a whole bunch more, including new islands and new areas for aquatics to chill. There was a heavy emphasis in this update for the biomes of the underwater world, which to me indicates them being the next thing on the game's chopping block for development, which once again could point towards the aquatic creatures. We already have the building blocks, we already have the aquatic realm. It just needs to be fleshed out properly. With AI already implemented in the ocean that is free roaming, which is already more free roaming than the AI that is on the land of Gondwar and Pandora, it looks like aquatic biomes might have more life to them currently than the land in terms of AI, but in terms of biomes, they don't really have it just yet, but it's slowly being trickled in. In fact, it's not even slow. We saw a vast amount of biomes get added to the game in October through the Ocean Updates devblog, which then saw the trickling and development of those biomes as well. After all, the land is now properly fully fleshed out, or well, has its main areas fully fleshed out. There's a lot of new and unique gameplay on the land, and well, it's on Gondwar currently, which you can check out. So it would make sense that the next area of improvement for the game is the aquatic biomes of the map, and it appears that the oceans are the one that's getting it. It could have been the oceans or the air, but it's fallen to the oceans, which to me makes me believe that perhaps aquatics are the next thing that will get a fully fleshed out system in the game over flyers. And this is further emphasized by the fact that aquatic gameplay has been improved. There's been control improvements where you can now strafe, you can now turn in place, you can now move by moving your mouse up and down, akin to the versions of underwater gameplay or air gameplay in games like Beast of Bermuda, where you move your aquatic or your flyer by looking up and down with your mouse. In addition to this, we also have the quality of life improvements for the underwater areas, which help the aquatics a lot. When a dead body dies, it floats to the surface. When you kill a fish and drop it, it doesn't just go straight down to the bottom, it goes up. And of course, that's the same with meat chunks. Additionally, we saw a whole flurry of new content as well get added for the underwater biomes as well, which clearly indicates a preparation for the next expansion pack of the game, being aquatic. For example, the sounds are now muffled when you do a call under the water, which could indicate, of course, aquatics. And of course, when you move your camera up and down out of the water, it makes a nice little splashing sound. Of course, this caters to the current semi-aquatics in the game. However, I do want to say that those are the building blocks for full aquatics in the game. Those Sarcos, those Spinos, those Sukos, Dinokiruses, Megalanias, those are the building blocks for an underwater controller that is now almost properly fleshed out to compete with the likes of Bisa Bermuda. And that begs my answer to the question, do I think aquatics are coming soon? My answer here is simple. No. Now, when I say soon, I think the next couple of months. I think November, December, January, February, and to a lesser extent, March. I don't think in those 5 months that Aquatics will release to the game. However, I do think that Aquatics will release before Flyers, and that is a solid answer there. Now, the reason why I don't think fully fledged Aquatics will be coming soon is, yes, we're seeing all these improvements, but all of these improvements cater towards the semi-aquatics that are already in the game, and we don't have a fully fleshed out underwater system already, which could provide growth, home caves, waystones for everything in the aquatic realms. There's no quests apart from lakeweed quests. There's no home caves. There's no waystones under the water, and there's no caves and other environmental features that make the aquatic areas fully unique and not just boring. You have several biomes on Gondwar's underwater area, yes. You've got the Hoodoo Hills, you've got the Golden Arches, you've got the Whistling Columns, you've got the Coral Reefs, you've got all of that. But there is no caves, there's no proper, maybe unique gameplay under there, like ruins. There's nothing that sets it apart properly. All of these are on the coast as well. They're near the coast, there's nothing in the depths, where a lot of these aquatics could be spending most of their time. I feel like before aquatics get added, the developers will want to flesh it out fully to make sure it's fun and playable for them all, and not boring after a while. However, I stand by the fact that aquatics will come before Flyers, and that's my end point. And there you have it. The discussion of aquatics in Path of Titans. When will they come to the game? I think they'll be coming next year, but I don't think it'll be early next year. I think it'll be the back end of next year we'll start to see the first aquatic in the game, but I definitely agree it's coming before Flyers. Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts. Do you think aquatics will be coming soon? I'd love to know what you think. But other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. If you are new, feel free to subscribe. And yeah, peace.